Well, this is exciting. I mean, looking up 8G at 30 Rock with the Pine Studio here in Portland. I've got my late night mug, and then I've got your larger than life mug, chewing on a pencil. Great teeth, by the way.
Thank you very much. We got them done for that poster.
All right, in all seriousness, I'm a news guy. These days, people get their news from all sorts of sources. Seth, as a late night host in 2025, given the polarization we're seeing in national politics, how do you see yourself fitting into it?
It's funny, like for years when people said I get my news from late night television, I would say, oh, don't do that. Like we're a good secondary or third source. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, get it wherever you want. Go crazy, have fun with it.
Do you see yourself as like a referee or maybe a soother in chief?
Referee probably would not be a fair label, but I will say, I do think, look, these are times that I think many would say are unique compared to previous eras, and laughter is not a bad way to face times like these, and so we're just trying to provide as much of that as possible.
Yeah, we got to laugh. Hey, a lot of our viewers will remember your weekend update days on SNL. Have you ever wanted to anchor a real newscast? Maybe you have, and how do you think it would go?
No, and badly.
I was going to say you have a standing invitation at KGW. Based on that, I better check with my bosses.
I will swing by the next time I'm there and take you up.
Okay, pulling back the curtain a little bit. What's the feeling you get or what goes through your head before you go on the air? Do you have a routine? What does it look like?
You know, one thing I like to do that I feel like we're 50-50 with late night hosts. I really do like to go say hi to the guests ahead of time. A lot of times, you know, they're return guests and I've met them before and I'm happy to see them. But it's really important to me to say hi to somebody for the first time backstage as opposed to on camera. I like to get a vibe get a sense of how they're going to be to talk to. And so that's the closest thing I have to a ritual. You know, the craziest thing is, we're somewhere near almost 1,700 shows. So the best part about the ritual is that it feels familiar. And so when I walk out, I feel at home. And I think that, when you make a show that people are watching at home, they want to see you have that same comfort. And so the longer you do it, the more comfortable you are.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Let's talk about your life off screen. How do you balance being a husband and a father of three with everything else you do?
Do we have to talk about them? I was told this was going to just be about me. No, look, it's the best balance in the world. I am so lucky, to have an incredible spouse and these three incredible children. And, also I'm incredibly lucky because they are just little content machines. And certainly in regards to stand-up, I have so much fun talking about the people in my life I love the most. And up to this point, at least, they are going along with the fact that their dad talks about them on stage.
Little content machines. Hey, I do a lot of reporting in the mental wellness arena. I just wonder, what do you do to take care of your own mental health?
Oh my God, you're the first person to ask me.
Really? Let's do it.
I mean, the amount I walk around begging someone to ask. I say this genuinely. The show is a really special thing. I come here every day and there's this family of people. We've had pretty much the same staff consistently through the 12 years. And there's a great comfort in coming in here and knowing that we're about to take on the day's, adventure together. And so I as far as that goes, I never feel alone. And I think ultimately so much mental health is that. And so I'm really lucky that way.
Yeah, favorite and final question of mine. If you could go back and talk to your teenage self, what advice would you give?
All right, so I've actually put a lot of thought into this, and I think I was so dumb as a teenager that anything I would tell my teenage self, he would misunderstand and screw up. So I would stay out of the way. I know that my teenage self ended up here without my help, and I'm happy here, and so I would just stay out of the way.
Well, that's a good way of putting it. Haven't heard that answer before. Seth Meyers, it's been a pleasure. Best of luck on season 12. We're going to be watching.
Thank you so much.